My fairy fam, how are you? Been some time. Today I have a keto, I guess mukbang, eat with me kind of thing, same difference. Today I've got a Coke Zero Energy, an Adkin's pot pie mixed in with 4 egg whites, and I put that in the skillet and some pieces of bacon, and it looks absolutely awesome, and I can't wait to eat it. So today we have a bunch of questions, some tags that I haven't really caught up with lately, and I kind of wanted to catch up with some of my tag questionnaires. Now I'm going to have all of these questions down below in the description box, so don't worry about that. And if you are wondering, yes, my food is yellow. You don't need to adjust your screens. It is yellow because I put curry and turmeric in there. So I just figured that would give it a little bit more of a kick. And I cannot wait to try it with curry and turmeric. Okay, that's really good. Got a little kick to it. I like it. Alright. So let me open up my soda. I've been doing really good with my sodas and stuff. So guys, I know my weigh-in day is on Tuesdays. Today is Saturday, April 18th, and I am at 47 pounds lost now. I'm so close to my 50-pound goal. And I don't even know what to do when I reach that 50-pound goal, because it's like there's nowhere I can go to really celebrate. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'd hate to wait and see what happens with all the stay-at-home mess going on, but it's looking like that's what it's going to have to be, unless I order something online as a reward. I really don't want to do that, because as I've said in previous videos, I think shipping and handling is an absolute ripoff. So I'm going to start with the first tag, which is done by let me double check. So my first questionnaire that I'm going to do is like a spring tag. It's got a bunch of spring, Easter kind of questions. I know it's a little late for some Easter questions, but I'm going to do them anyway. And this is by Let's Get Fit with Sandy. I know she posted it way before Easter, but I'm going to do it anyway. So, favorite spring month, March to June. So my favorite spring month, I would have to say, is May, because Mother's Day, Cinco de Mayo, you know, the cookouts, the botanical gardens, all the flowers are in bloom. They usually have like the butterfly gardens and stuff like that going on. So May is definitely my favorite spring month. Number 2, favorite color to wear in spring. Honestly, I don't have a favorite color that I wear for any reason. Except what looks good on me, which is usually like darker colors, but I don't know. I honestly don't have a favorite color. I know definitely I avoid patterns when it comes to clothes, because I used to wear flower dresses all the time, and I can't stand flower patterns. So I avoid that. But I think what people wear most in spring is like blues and whites and yellows and, you know, just lighter colors. I like to see other people wearing those colors, but on me, I don't think it ever looks right. Number 3, favorite thing about spring. That would have to be the botanical garden. I love all the events that they do over there. I like to just walk around there and look at the flowers. Like I said, the butterfly gardens. I like being able to go to the river, because it's just the weather is better. It is, it's not so cold, it's not so breezy, it's not rainy. The water is usually at a good level. You can see lots of ducks and all sorts of fish and stuff like that. So that's my favorite thing about spring. Number 4, are you a spring cleaner? No, I'm an all the time cleaner. I swear to God, I clean the house 3 times a day and it still manages to not be clean. Not once. I don't think I've had a single day where the entire house just has stayed clean. Ever. Next one. Do you celebrate Easter? Yes and no. I don't celebrate it for its religious purposes. I celebrate it for the fact that it's another chance to have a family event. It's another chance to set traditions for kids. It's a chance to, do my favorite thing, which is cook. I love cooking. So anytime there's a holiday that rolls around, I don't care whose holiday it is, I want to cook. But I was raised in a Baptist church. I've gone to Methodist churches. I've been through all of that in my childhood. The kids got a brief glimpse of all of that. So, they understand what Easter is about in that aspect, but we don't celebrate it in that aspect. Not in my house. Next question. Do you plant a garden or flowers? Nope. I have no green thumb whatsoever. I could kill a cactus. I have killed a cactus before. Yeah. Me and plants don't get along. It just doesn't happen. So there's an either or on the questionnaire as well. So, either ham or roast. So, honestly, if it came to a choice with the boys, it would be ham. I personally love a good roast. So, like this year, we had to meet kind of in the middle, and we had chicken instead. But we usually do ham, a nice glazed ham. But since Michael and I are both dieting, we decided on chicken instead would be the better alternative, because most hams, when you buy them, they have some sort of honey or added salts or, all sorts of stuff in it that we can't really put in our diets. These are really crispy. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Either marshmallow, peeps, or jelly beans. Okay, I've never been a fan of peeps because I don't like the sugar on the outside of the marshmallow. That it's gritty and disgusting. I do like jelly beans, but I can only have them like a little bit at a time. Either Reese's peanut butter eggs or Cadbury eggs. Hands down, Cadbury eggs. Sorry for people that like Reese's. I don't like peanut butter. I know, hate me now. I don't like peanut butter. I will eat it very, very rarely, like 3 times a year, if that. Very rare. And even then, it's usually accompanied with like honey or bananas or whatever. And again, I'm dieting now. I can't have that. So either ladybugs or bumblebees. Ladybugs. One, because, well, they don't sting you. They're practically harmless. I know the benefit of having bumblebees around for, plants and farmers and stuff like that, but I've been stung one too many times by bees. Not a fan. Not a fan. Either more daylight in the morning or in the evening. That's a good question. I don't mind it more in the morning at all. In the evening, it's like when I'm like super tired. I get tired by like 9 p.m. When I'm super tired, I don't want it to be like sunny outside. I'm like, why can't it be like time for the kids to go to bed already? No, it's still daylight out. So, more daylight in the morning is what I go for. So that's the spring tag. The next tag, it wasn't titled. It's a bunch of different questions, so I just said I call it the About Me tag. Also by Let's Get Fit with Sandy. She has a lot of tag videos, you guys. If you are into doing tag videos, go over to Let's Get Fit with Sandy and check out all of her tag videos. There's so many of them. I'll link her in the description below so you guys can find her easily. You don't have to go searching for her in YouTube search or anything like that. I gotcha. So, number 1, what is your favorite way to spend a Saturday? So, usually on a Saturday, it doesn't depend on if the kids are here or not. I like to figure out what I'm having for dinner first and foremost. Blech. Haven't had coffee yet. I'm having energy drink instead. So I'll pull whatever meats I need for dinner, and then I'll throw in laundry. I'll throw the dishes in the sink. Whatever needs to get done that hasn't been done yet. And I will sit down and I will go through like my video editing and stuff like that. And about halfway through the day, usually mom and my aunts video chat me, and they're video chatting all day long, so I'll get like laundry and all sorts of stuff done. And while they're video chatting, a lot of the times they're just sitting there doing their crafts or crosswords or whatever they're doing, and it's not a whole lot of conversation. I mean, there is conversation, but a lot of times there's a lot of dead space. So I will pull up, like, I'll catch up on my YouTube videos and subscriptions and comment on people's channels, and I will catch up on my editing that I need to do or anything like that. So that's how I spend a Saturday. And then, I mean, I don't really do a whole lot after that. My whole day is kind of tied to the computer on Saturdays. Number 2. List your top 3 favorite shows. Okay. Now the problem is that's really hard to do for me because I love to watch TV, Netflix, I mean, you name it. I have a lot of favorite shows. I have a lot of shows I've binge watched. Top 3 favorite. I don't know if you guys can hear the train going by. I'm gonna have to say one of the rom-coms that I watch. It's Chinese. It's in Mandarin, but you can get like English subtitles and stuff on it. And it's on Netflix. It's called Meteor Garden. That is one of my favorite shows. Because I think it's adorable. I love the storyline, and I think it's adorable. Number 2 would have to be, gosh, there's so many. What would be a show I would watch again and again? Would be the question. I would have to say maybe Vampire Diaries. I think that whole series. Number 3 would have to be all-time favorite show. Honestly, it would have to be something on MT. Like, I used to watch Real World, but they don't play that anymore, and you can't find it anywhere. I would love for them to bring back Real World. Jersey Shore just isn't cutting it for me. But as far as MTV goes, I do watch, like, Teen Mom OG, and that I absolutely love it. I've been watching those girls since day one when I was a teenager, and I kind of grew up with them, kind of thing. So that would be my 3rd favorite. Number 3, what would you rather be in, or would you rather be in pictures or take them? Honestly, I like taking pictures, but I would rather be in the pictures. One, so people would be like, oh, well, where were you? But two, because when I go to look back on pictures and stuff like that, I'm just like, I get so disappointed that I'm the only one taking pictures. Like, nobody ever takes pictures of me doing things randomly or whatever, you know. And when it's come to my weight loss stuff, I'm taking my own comparison photos. The only photo I have of me at my heaviest weight is me in that gray shirt, that picture that I keep using because that's the only picture I have of me almost full body. And I think my mom was actually taking a picture of the food on the table. I just happened to be standing there. I mean, that doesn't help me when I want to go back at pictures and look at something specifically, or, know if I was there, or, what was I wearing? How much did I weigh? What was my hairstyle? So I'd rather be in the picture. Number 4, why do you vlog? That is a good question. I vlog because growing up, I've always kept a journal. And nobody ever read my journal. And I ended up with, in high school, a dozen journals completely full of the little composition notebooks with the little marble color covers. And I threw them all away. That goes all my memories. And I basically concluded that journaling, though it helped my memory a little bit to refresh it, but even though I would read over and be like, I don't remember that happening, it didn't help me learn how to socialize. It didn't help me practice a skill of any sort or anything like that. So I think video journaling basically is what this is. Video journaling is showing, is I'm working on my cooking skills and recipes. I'm failing a lot of the time, but I'm still doing it. I'm showing you guys activities that I like to do or whatever, and my weight loss. And I think overall it actually is doing a lot more for me as far as socializing. I have met so many people, and I have come to know them on a personal level. I have people that message me on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook, and they're all like, I watch your stuff, and they don't comment on my videos. A lot of them don't comment on my videos. And I get messages, and I'm just like, okay, well, tell me what your name is on there so I know who you are. Like, I can put a face to a name, because if I don't usually see you on my channel, I don't know who you are. But I'll get those messages and like, you're doing awesome, or I watched this video and you were struggling with this, so I just wanted to tell you, this is, I'm here for you, and whatever. I literally had a girl on Instagram message me recently and was like, I watched your video about the funeral, and I wanted to reach out and let you know that if you need anything, I'm always here to talk and stuff like that. And I've been talking to her since. It's been like a week so far. So, I mean, that's my most recent friend on there. I also met a few keto people, which is really cool. And we're actually doing a collab together, a bunch of us. So, look forward to that soon. That'll be next month, at the end of the month. So, number 5. Share 5 websites that you visit regularly. Okay. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, my bank accounts. Gosh, that's pretty much it. Quite literally. That's all that's on my phone. Number 6. If you could have lunch with one person that you follow, who would it be? I guess that I'm sub to. If I could have lunch with one person on my subscription list, who would it be? Oh my gosh. Honestly, as crazy as it sounds, I would probably pick like somebody I don't know, somebody with like an out there personality. There's a girl I met. She's on a weight loss journey. She's a very small channel, and she has the most beautiful accent. And she's the most beautiful. She just had a baby. So freaking cute. And actually, let me see if I can find her on here. Give me a second. Okay, guys, I'm going to pull up I'm gonna do a screen capture, I guess. No, I'm gonna do a display capture. Ugh, too many options. Okay, there it is. Okay, so this is Cat Astrophe. Bear with me. She has 10 subscribers. And you can see in this video, she has the cutest baby. And she is starting her diet. So she's done her March weigh-in, what I ate today, trying to go to the gym for the first time. You know, that kind of stuff. She's on this whole brand new vlogging journey, and I think it's amazing. I would have lunch with her because her personality in her videos, like, I don't express my personality 100% on my videos because I've been trolled for it before in a very old vlog that I had years ago. People were just like, you're really weird and your kids are weird and bleh. But like, she has like identical to my personality. Like, she's just, ooh, I'm gonna do it, you know, like, who cares? And you know, she just, it's just the way she talks and the way she acts, and just her I think she's just really cool, and I think that we would get along absolutely great, and I would absolutely love to have lunch with her. Let me remove this window capture and go back to my questions. Alright, so number 7, list a few of your favorite snacks. Well, I'm going to start off with saying pork rinds, most definitely, is one of my favorite snacks. I like Zevias, which is a soda. Not entirely a whole snack, but that goes with my pork rinds usually. One of my favorite snacks to do is I'll grab like a fat bomb or two, like the mint cups or something, like the Slim Fast mint cups, and I will get some unsweetened almond milk and put sugar-free chocolate syrup in it, and I'll basically have like milk and cookies kind of thing concept. So I like that too. That's one of my favorite snacks to do, and it's very rare that I do. I do it like once a week, so it is definitely a treat more than anything. Number 8. I say before everything. Does that annoy you too? Do you have a pet? If so, what kind? So if you guys are paying attention to my channel, I have a lot of animals. I still rescue reptiles every now and then when I get a chance, but I'm running out of space over here. I've just rehomed a great deal of reptiles, from iguanas to a tegu to the large turtle that I had for a while. He was a rescue. A couple snakes, the boas, and right now I am down to, let's see, 8 ball pythons, and I have 2 bunny rabbits, and I have 2 baby turtles. And my baby turtles, their tank is constantly dirty, so I need to upgrade their filter and probably the tank itself to be bigger. They're getting big, so that will be an upgrade soon. 9. Which possessions would you struggle without? My car would definitely be a possession I would struggle without, because then I can't go anywhere. Can't do anything. Um, my phone. Not because I play on my phone like Michael does, but because everything is on my phone that I need to contact people, to reach the kids if Gavin's babysitting his brother, to check on the animals if I need to. My video doorbell and stuff like that is all linked to the app in my phone. So everything is in my phone that I need. And the third possession would have to be well, I don't possess the house. Third possession would have to be my bed, I guess. I mean, I couldn't lay on the floor with my back problems, so probably my bed. I can't live without that. Number 10. What is your favorite drink? Right now, it's the Zevias. I don't care what flavor it is, they're all really good. I haven't tried the cream one yet. I really, really like, I will take the teas, the diet teas, and they're supposed to be served hot, but I will boil and pour it into one of the big pitchers and put it in the fridge, and then I'll put it in my blue cold container, my cold cup, and it will stay cold for like 24 hours. I love doing that. Like the what are they called? I guess they're just diet teas. They're Slim Life. It's like a blueberry, and then there's a Slim Life caramel something. I like those cold, and those are my two favorite drinks. So that was the tag that didn't really have a title. I'm guessing it's an about me kind of tag. And then I have, I'm guessing this is, let me double check. Yes. Okay, so I have a Mom Never Have I Ever tag from Mama Friendly, and I'm also going to put her link in the description below for you guys. And it's 14 questions, and it's a never have I ever kind of game. But instead of, drinking if you have or haven't or whatever, you just say if you have or haven't. Number 1. Never have I ever dozed off on the toilet. Yes, I have. Not completely dozed off, but it was one of those, like, dead tired from exhaustion. Child is still an infant. And I'm up in the middle of the night, and I'm just like, like, the whole, like, I'm still dreaming. But I am aware that I'm awake. It's just I'm still in La La Land. That's technically dozed off to me. 2. Never have I ever ran an errand to get away. Ran an errand to get away. I don't think I've ever ran an errand to get away. I know a lot of people do. A lot of moms do that. Like when they've been cooped up in the house all day, and then finally they have, like, husband gets home or a babysitter has the kids. I'm just gonna run an errand. I don't think I've ever done that. 3. Never have I ever been bitten by my kid. Not bitten. My kids never bit. They've swung at me. They've scratched me. I've had things thrown at me. And I'm both of my kids, ironically enough, when they were 2 years old, or 1 year old, sorry, both of them have headbutted me in the lip and given me a swollen lip. But I've never been bitten. 4. Never have I ever bitten my kid's nails. Ew, gross. You know how gross my 16-year-old's nails are? I tell him to clean them and clip them, and they're so disgusting. Oh, I would never put somebody else's nails or fingers in my mouth. I couldn't do it. I've never done it. 5. Never have I ever caught puke in my hands. Yeah, while I'm eating, thanks. No, I have not. I actually have a response system that if I see that someone is going to throw up, and everybody does the dry heave and whatever when they're kids. Oh, my stomach hurts. You know what's coming. You know what's going to happen. No, I will grab a blanket and throw it over them, and the blanket will catch all of that until I can get them in the bathroom or in the tub or something, because I have a response system where if I see it or even cleaning it up, like I can't do it. Like I want to puke too. Number 6, never have I ever Googled my kids' symptoms. No, my doctor's pretty easy to get a hold of. I think only once. I didn't Google the symptoms though. I went on a Facebook moms group, and I posted pictures of a rash that Zane had when he was little. He was like 3 or 4, and he just broke out head to toe. It was bumps. I was like, this isn't chicken pox. I know it's not chicken. There's no way. They're not elevated. It's just like a red rash. And they were like, that looks like an allergy or something like that. I was like, okay, well, I'm waiting for the doctor's appointment, which isn't until tomorrow. So, I'd like to know ahead of time what to expect. So it turned out it was a allergic reaction, and he is allergic to penicillin. So he can't have any penicillin meds from now on. And that's what happens when your kid has like 4 ear infections back to back. Alright. Number 7. Never have I ever bribed my child. When they were younger, probably. But it's never with candy. It's more of a, hey, we can watch this if you pick up your toys, kind of thing. As they got older, because my youngest has autism, it's become more of a reward system. Like, if you do XYZ, you get this as a reward. So it's kind of like he has to earn it. Which is really weird because we define bribe and reward as basically the same thing. So I don't really understand that. In my opinion, anyway. I don't know. 8. Never have I ever screwed up my kids' names. Oh my god. I have, but not as bad as my mom has always, and still does, screw up my name. She calls me her sister's names, like, every name she can think of, except for mine. I think I've messed up their names maybe 3 times at most. And that's usually when I get, because, as a bipolar person, we have mania, and when we're in mania, our brain is like, go, 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 go. So when I'm in a go, 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 my brain is everywhere, and I'm just like, Kevin, saying, one of you, do this. 9. Never have I ever incorrectly guessed what picture they drew. No, I have never guessed anything. Especially when Zane still does it. He'll come up to, he did it yesterday actually. He came up to me with his video game, and it's like dots and numbers and whatever all over the screen. It's a game he's playing. I have no clue. I've never seen it before in my life. He goes, look at what that is. I said, oh, cool. He goes, yeah, look at its health. I was like, wow. Like, completely, like, no response, like, oh, that's really high or whatever. No, just, wow. What do you think about it? He goes, it says 1,000,000, but I can still get him. Like that kind of thing. Like, you just kind of have to let them lead the conversation, because I'm not about to fall into that trap of, you don't know what I'm talking about. 10. Never have I ever lied to my kid about what time it is. I'm not even capable of lying to my kid about what time it is. Like, there's a clock in every room. Gavin has a phone. Zane has his handhelds and stuff like that. They all know what time it is. Even as little kids, they would literally, Zane especially, he would, because a part of autism is they're on a schedule. If you go off that schedule at all, they will tell you about it. And since he was little, he knew what time his bedtime was. He knew what time he had to take a bath. He knew what time, everything was. So he knew when TV shows would come on and everything like that. He'd be like, "It's 2 o'clock. Mickey Mouse is supposed to be on." Like he would tell you. So if I'm just like, "Oh God, it's like 8:45, it's bedtime," kind of thing, Zane will be like, "No, I got 20 more minutes." Like, and he will run downstairs or whatever. Well, that's when we were staying at my mom's. He would run downstairs in the kitchen and look on the stove light and find out what time it is, and then he'll come back up. "I told you it wasn't bedtime." So even if I've got a headache and I'm ready for bed, no, I have to wait for him to be on schedule. So number 11. Never have I ever lost a toy on purpose. I've never lost a toy on purpose. I've lost pacifiers on purpose because I do not agree with pacifiers. I don't. When the boys were younger, I only allowed pacifiers until they were about 2 years old. And I would take it away during the day. They could only have it at night. But I never lost a toy on purpose. My kids get attached to their toys. 12. Never have I ever used my kid as an excuse. I think I have. I'm pretty sure I have. I can't recite a certain specific occasion, but I'm pretty sure I have. I use a lot of things as an excuse because I don't like social settings, and if I can find an excuse to get out of anything, I'll do it. 13. Never have I ever whisper screamed. I guess that's like screaming into a pillow kind of thing. I'm pretty sure I have. When you raise two kids that when they were little they couldn't control a lot of their emotions and they would fight. Not all the time, just when they did, it was like knock down, drag out, throwing stuff, black eyes kind of thing. I'm pretty sure I have screamed under my breath, or at least in my head. And 14, never have I ever just randomly sung a kid's song. You know I have. Let's not go there. You know I have. So, alright. Well, my food is done. And my questions are done. And that was absolutely delicious. And I got a little bit of a mess. That's okay. That's just how my table is like that. But I will leave the questions and the links to the two profiles, or the 3 profiles down below. I'm actually going to use this as a shout out for my new friend on YouTube, Cat Astrophe, and I'm going to tag her below. So if you guys would please go check out her channel and subscribe to her and show her some support and love and everything during her weight loss journey. She hasn't posted in 2 weeks, and I would like to hear from her, and hopefully she posts again soon. So maybe if we all go over, watch her videos and comment and stuff like that, it'll kind of encourage her to come back and let us know how she's doing, and if she's still trying to get to the gym and everything like that. So I'm hoping the best for her and her journey. To Mama Friendly, thank you for the tags, and she is really awesome too. She also has a child that has autism, so her and I relate on a lot there. And to Sandy, she has pretty much all of the tag videos up there. She is also doing weight loss videos as well. She has lost a significant amount of weight and is doing awesome. She's a great motivational kind of person. She will get to the nitty gritty of issues, and she is just wonderful to just sit there and listen to. She motivates me a lot of the time, and I know she motivates a lot of other people. So go over and show support to all three of those channels, please. I'm going to use this as a shout out video to those three, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed my food that you weren't able to taste. I enjoyed it. It was great. So I'm going to go log my food into my carb manager, and I'm going to edit videos and work on stuff because today is Saturday and that's what I do. I've already got dishes in the sink, and I got to throw a load of, I've got 2 loads, I think, 1 load to fold sitting right there on top of the bunny hutch, and I've got a load of pants and a load of towels to wash. So we'll catch you guys in another video at another time. I am tongue-tied. I'm gonna get me some coffee. Bye guys. Thank you.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.